What the hell am I supposed to say to you guys right now? How the fuck does this actually happen? How do you go 20-0 at halftime to losing this game 29-23? The entire first half, I'm sitting there like, holy shit, this is the Las Vegas Raiders. This is what this team is supposed to be. We were lighting shit up on both sides of the ball and everything was clicking perfectly. Except for the offensive line that was kind of shit in the bed, but you have to expect that. But it seemed like Carr was actually able to rise above that. We were putting points on the board. We were stopping them. We were getting pressure on the fucking quarterback, except for Chandler Jones. Congratulations. Your big revenge game was a fucking failure. You are a waste of money. But it seemed like everybody else in that first half was playing one hell of a game. Hobbs played another brilliant game. Amik Roberts played a great game. I was happy as shit to see that. Mad Max, my defensive player of the week, showed up in a major way, even though your ass got no help once again. Even Jonathan Abram looked like he knew what the hell he was doing in coverage. Harmon filmed in great for Merrick. I would love to see that, but we still got to see Teamer's ass go out there and completely fuck us in the end like we all didn't know that shit was going to happen. Why the fuck is he on this team? It was literally 22-0 at halftime and we blew it. We completely fucking blew it. Now I get it. I understand football well enough to know that where you have a 20-0 lead at halftime, you're going to come out in the third quarter and you're going to play a bend, don't break defense and let them eat up clock as they slowly march down the field on a long methodical drive because you're letting them have absolutely everything underneath until they end up scoring a touchdown. You're like, fine, that's okay. And then even if you end up going 3 and out like we did because we fucking sucked in the second half, they end up scoring again. You're like, no, everything's okay, man. They only put up 14 and honestly, you're willing to give up like 17 when you're up by that much. But you know what you don't do? You don't fucking take your foot off the gas pedal and then only put up 3 points in the entire second half after dropping 20 in the first half. I was having Gruden flashbacks and I was about to lose my goddamn mind. And I do not fault the defense at all for this game. They were on the field the entire second half. They were wore the fuck out by the time this game actually ended. And the fact that it went to overtime and we still weren't able to do a fucking thing all falls on the offense, Derek Carr, and our dipshit of a coach who has no idea apparently what the fuck he's actually doing. Those were some of the dumbest calls I have seen since watching the Falcons blow the Super Bowl. This was our home opener and we shot ourselves in the fucking foot right in front of the entire damn nation. Please, somebody explain this shit to me because I honestly don't understand. I'm not blaming the refs. That shit wasn't on them. This game was called pretty damn evenly. There's always going to be bullshit calls for both teams. Just accept that shit. I'm putting complete blame for this loss on the back of Josh McDaniels. Patrick Graham called a perfect defensive scheme against this team. And then McDaniels came in behind him in that second half and was like, yeah, man, that's all well and good, but I'm going to completely fucking blow this for you because I'm going to stop doing everything that I did in the first half that was working and go to this ultra-conservative bullshit until we lose. And then I'm going to make it look like it was your fault for having your defense on the field the entire fucking half. And now we're sitting here 0-2 and we have to go to Tennessee next week and face Derrick Henry. And if we lose that game, there's a chance that we're actually completely fucked because we have 2 divisional games back to back after that Tennessee game. You know how many teams make the playoffs after going 0-4 or 0-5? I'll tell you right now, a big fucking 0. And if you think for a second that this team that we have right now is going to go on like a 10 or 11 game win streak, you've lost your fucking mind. That shit is not going to happen. I am so far beyond livid right now. Oh, we got to see more offensive linemen rotate in and out throughout the game instead of sticking with one fucking offensive line. That shit's been working out perfectly. Let's keep doing that shit for the rest of the season instead of sitting on that $10 million that we have and not signing a solid fucking right tackle or a guard for either side. But then again, much like we saw last week, Carr would step up in the pocket. There'd be like 15 fucking yards in front of him. I'm just going to stand here for a little bit until Watt comes and plows me in the fucking face. If you came here tonight looking for excuses to this damn game, you came to the wrong fucking spot. Because I had my hesitations about this team going into this season, and that is one of the main reasons I backed off through this offseason. And that shit is coming to complete fruition right now. I swear, if we lose to the Titans, I'm going to start breaking some shit around my house. This team literally has every single fucking thing you need to win a football game, and they were doing it, and then they completely blew it. It's not growing pains. These are vet players. They know what the hell they're supposed to be doing. Completely piss poor. Completely and utterly a true shit show of a second half. So to wrap this thing up, here's a big fuck you, McDaniels. You fucked me, so fuck you. All I can do is hope that you learn from this one game is that if you have the lead against an extremely explosive team, you do not fucking stop running your offense. Unfreaking believable. I'm out, nation.